What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And before we get into today's video, I just want to say if you're a fan of those legends of the game, I would definitely recommend subscribing to the channel. Also, guys, if this is content that you enjoy, I would greatly appreciate it if you would posterize that like button. That would help me out a great deal with the YouTube algorithm. And with that being said, let's get right into this video. So, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and say if you've never seen Baron Davis play, go check him out. He was a really, really good point guard. And in all honesty, guys, there wasn't a whole lot, from a point guard perspective that he could not do, right? He was a good shooter. He was a good playmaker. He was good at handling the ball. He was a good finisher at the rim. He played solid defense. And he was a two-time steals champ, I believe, and a two-time All-Star. And it's just unfortunate that a lot of people forget how good this guy really, really was. And, but yeah, I mean, it seems like point guards from that time frame do tend to get forgotten for whatever reason. Even guys like Gilbert Arenas, he was a really, really tremendous point guard. He's forgotten. Byron Davis, of course. I mean, if you've never seen him play, guys, especially when he was in Golden State and Charlotte or later on New Orleans, I would definitely recommend going checking him out because he was just unreal. And of course, with a player like this, guys, there's several different ways that you could do this build. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways that you could do this build, and it'd be really, really nice. Okay. So of course, the first one, it's going to be mostly finishing with a little bit less shooting. Of course, anytime we're doing shooting, we're gonna stick with that speed, right? And we're gonna go ahead and max out our close shot. We're gonna max out our driving layup, our driving dunk. And we're going to go down to our shooting, and we're just going to pretty much max out our mid-range, our three-point shot, and our free throw. We're going to max out, of course, our pass accuracy and our ball handling. And then we're going to max out our perimeter defense, our lateral quickness, our steal. And then we're going to put our defensive rebound up, and that should leave us 22 that we'll just throw on our offensive rebound. So if you look at this, guys, you've got a really, really good badge layout of 16 finishing, 16 shooting, 13 playmaking, and 6 defensive and rebounding badges. Of course, we'll just go build. We'll go 6'3", 203. Now here, guys, if you want that shooting, you could leave this where it is. But if you wanted to get that better finishing at the basket, and, better defense, I would say go ahead and max out the wingspan. So again, that totally depends on you. And then, of course, guys, if you look here, you've got so many takeovers, right? So, and this is one of the reasons why I feel like this was a really, really good Davis build, because you've got so many options, right? If you want to be that lockdown defender, you've got that option. If you want to be a shot creator, you've got that. If you want to be that finisher at the rim, if you want to be a playmaker, you've got all of that here. And that's certainly what Davis was. And of course, you build a two-way slashing playmaker, so there's really, that's really not something that we're surprised by. That's kind of what I figured it would end up being. But yeah, I mean, this is one way that you could do a Baron Davis build. I'm going to show you another way as well. Now, this way is actually, I feel like this way is probably a little bit better just because of the speed that you get with it. And, you're not going to have that 3-point shot that you had, but you're going to have much better speed, much better ball handling. And it plays really, really nice. So we're going to, of course, go with speed on this one. Now you could of course change the pie chart on this one if you wanted to lower that speed a little bit. That would be fine too. But of course, we're going to max out the same way. We're going to max out our close shot, our driving layup, and our driving dunk. Then we're going to max out our mid-range, our 3-point shot, and our free throw. Then we're going to max out our pass accuracy and our ball handling. And we're just going to take this up just 2 ticks there. As you can see, just take it up 2 ticks to get that 21st playmaking badge. Then we're going to max out our perimeter defense. We're going to max out our lateral quickness. We're going to max out our steal. And then, of course, we're going to go down to our defensive rebound. And we'll put that here. And then that last one, guys, you could just put it here. That'll be fine. So if you look at this one, it's still a really, really good badge layout. It's just kind of a little bit different from the one before, because now you've got 8 finishing, 7 shooting, 21 playmaking, and 20 defensive and rebounding badges. So, with this, guys, body shape doesn't matter. We'll just stay with build. We'll go 6'5" or 6'3", 203. And then again, you can max out your wingspan if you want to bring that dunking up a bit more. Now, this one, you're not going to have that shot, and I understand that, he was a good shooter, but look at what you do have. And here's the thing, guys, and this is why I say that I feel like this was the better way to go about this build, because if you look at it, you're going to have that interior finishing ability with the 90 close shot once you get this maxed out, an 88 driving layup, and an 84 driving dunk. You're still going to have a really, really solid 75 mid-range with a pretty decent 68 three-point shot. You're going to be able to knock that down. You're not going to be, lights out with it or anything, but you're going to be really, really good. You're going to have a 90 pass accuracy and a 90 ball handling, so you're going to be able to handle the rock really, really well. But look at your perimeter defense. Your perimeter defense and your lateral quickness are both going to be a 91 with the 98 steal. So you're going to be able to, really hold your own on defense. And if we look at this, guys, it's almost the exact same thing, just the layout is a little bit different. So playmaking is where it was, and then I believe shot creator was here, and then lockdown was here, but and then finishing was here. So you've got the same layout, and if I'm not mistaken, you get the exact same name still too. So it really just depends on you guys, and how you want to do this build. We'll go with finishing, because I really like that finishing takeover. And if you look at this one, guys, you build a 2-way playmaker, and look at that very first one, Shades of Baron Davis. So that wasn't really the reason why I chose this one and said this one was better. This one, you just had that quickness, and because in 2K22 it's not as difficult to shoot, you're still able to knock down that mid-range and that 3-point shot really, really efficiently. But you got that finishing at the rim, you've got that playmaking ability, you've got the ball handling ability, and you've got the defense like Baron Davis had. So I feel like this is a really, really good way to do this build. And that second one there, guy, Ja Morant, he's going to be really tough, right? I'm really liking watching his game and watching him improve. I think he's going to be the real deal if he can stay healthy. I know a lot of people, they're saying that the Grizzlies are overrated. I'm not buying that, guys. I think the Grizzlies, they're a pretty solid team in the NBA right now. And, I'm not saying by any means that they're going to win a championship. I still think they're a couple pieces away from that. But I do think they've got a good team, and with Ja leading that way, I think they're going to be good going into the future as well. But yeah, there you have it, guys. I mean, I really feel like this is a good Baron Davis build. If you've never seen him play, go and check out his videos, guys. Go and check out some of his highlights. I'm telling you, he was a really, really good player. And with that being said, guys, if you like this video, I would greatly appreciate it if you would posterize that like button. If this is content that you enjoy, I would recommend subscribing to the channel. And with that being said, have a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are. Have a good one.